Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Six Figure Morning Show, where we give you the best advice in business and life. I'm gonna leave that in there. I ain't editing or stopping shit. We're gonna run with it this morning, man. Hope you guys are having a great day or gonna have a great day. Question that I've had in the comments a couple of times was if I could talk about my life without technology. For those that don't know, I spent 4 years with no social media, no cell phone. 2019, I deleted everything and I didn't come back until January 2024. So I'm going to tell you right now, it was the best time of my life. That was the most eye-opening experience because it made me sit down and focus on the real world where we get cold, wet, and hungry. I'm a big believer now after going through that. We live in two worlds. You have this one, and then you have the world where we get cold, wet, and hungry. You have this one to where we're interacting right here. And then we have the one that really matters that I'm sitting in right now, this chair, my apartment, and everything. During that period, I was thrown into a situation that put me in that period. I've talked before on this channel about how child support left me homeless, took my bank account, did everything, levied my accounts, left me with nothing. It was at Christmas time when it happened. And my son was 10 years old at the time, the one that lives with me. And so I've talked about that many times, how child support doesn't care. They don't recognize him. They don't care that I have to raise him and take care of him. And I said, this can never happen to me again. 100%, this can never happen to me again. I looked around at the people in my community, the people that I knew. They didn't give a fuck. They weren't coming to help me. Nobody was coming to help me. And that's when I realized nobody's going to come save you. And I'm telling you, nobody's going to come and save you. I found out who my friends were then. I really did. Only a couple people, even during that period, came to even look for me. That's why I feel like I don't owe anybody shit. And neither do you. If you delete your platforms right now, watch how many people come try to find you. Hey, man, what's going on? Or, hey, girl, I ain't heard from you in a long time. How are you? I ain't seen you online. Because you know what? Being online, people see that little green light, makes them think you're okay, makes them think everything's good. Green light, go, right? Makes them think you're okay, makes them think everything's good in your life. It is what it is. She's online. She's doing all right. I just ain't heard from her. She's online, though. Must be something wrong. Must be something wrong. It makes people think that if you're ignoring them, well, we must be beefing now. Well, she ain't even messaged me back. She ain't this, that. Like, no, maybe she's fucking busy. Maybe he's fucking busy. Maybe he's at work. Maybe he's pulled 60 hours a week and doesn't want to deal with your shit. But because that person doesn't message you back, like, you have their phone number? Because that's what I learned about deleting social media was like, man, you ain't got my number. You don't really need to be contacting me. I don't want to deal with you. And social media gives people access to you, easy freaking access to you that they shouldn't have. But anyways, guys, during that process of me deleting all my accounts because I had to figure my life out. My life was in shambles. I was broke. Me and a 10-year-old kid were homeless. We had nowhere to go. It's Christmas time. He's looking to me like, Daddy, like, what the fuck? Like, what are we going to do? He's looking at me like, Daddy, what are you going to do? You know, he's looking at me like that. And I'm just like, man. So I didn't want any outside distractions. I wanted to get serious. I wanted to get serious about me, about my life, about what was going on. I did not want any outside distractions. And social media is a major distraction. It hinders you from moving forward. And there are people that argue with me in the comments. I don't think social media hinders. Yes, it does. It 100% hinders you from moving forward. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. It hinders you from moving forward. When I deleted social media, I started researching and studying actual factual information. I started sitting down and I started looking at the people who had the lifestyle that I wanted. And I was like, how the hell did they get that? Because damn sure they didn't go back to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn sure. Like, and I started looking at these things and I started studying these people and researching these people. And I was like, these people ain't going back to college to get a new degree to find another job. Like, they're not even looking for jobs. And that's how I came up with this process. And I tell you guys, cash heavy. To get cash heavy, you don't need to go to college. I don't make this shit up for anybody that wants to come in the comment section and argue with me. I'm not making this stuff up. You don't need college. Is helpful. Sure, it's helpful. It's beneficial for sure. But there's no point in it. What you need to do is go ahead and sacrifice that 4 years you would have been in college, 4, 7 to 10 years you would have been in college, earning whichever degree you chose to go to. You could take that bachelor's degree for 4 years and you could go sacrifice 4 years of your life and give 60 70-hour weeks to a job, to 2 jobs. Live on half and save half. Live very poor for 4 years, because you're going to live poor as a college student anyway. So you live very poor for 4 years. Save as much money as you possibly can, and then turn around and start your own business. $100,000 dumped into a lawn care company instantly. Instantly, lickety split off the top. You dump $100,000 into this company and never turn back. That means that you've already dumped $100,000 into equipment, into trucks, into freaking the small group of people that you've hired, into marketing, into radio advertisement, everything, and you never turn back. That company's going to boom. You just fast tracked it. Most times the problem with the startup, sorry about that. Most times the problem with the startup is people start them prematurely, and they don't have enough money to last. They don't have enough money to support themselves, support the business, support the company to grow. They just launch. They just launched the damn startup with a little bit of marketing, but no real equipment, no real backing, no real financial foundation. But if you sit down and you take, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years of your life and do nothing but save cash, and then launch your business idea with full force, with a hell of a financial backing, it has no choice but to win. When they say most businesses fail within the first 2 to 5 years, that is very true. But if you launch it with a major backing, your business is going to thrive, because not only it's an army of dollar bills. I tell you guys this all the time. Look at your money as either a river, and the bigger the amount of money you have, I prefer the army method for this, but it's an army of dollar bills. Look at your money as an army of dollar bills, and each dollar is a soldier. The more soldiers you have, you're sending a whole freaking battalion out to attack the public right now, and that's your business. Your business is the battalion. It is the army of dollar bills, and it is going to attack the public. Your lawn scare company, lawn scare, that's right. You're going to scare the shit out of them. But you're a lawn care company, your plumbing company, your tech company, whatever you're trying to invent. I'd stay away from tech, but whatever you're trying to invent, whatever you're trying to throw onto the masses, once you back it with enough force, enough soldiers, your army of dollar bills, once you've backed it with enough, it has no choice but to win. It really does. And I mean, you just have to run with it. If you start a roofing company with $100,000 backing, whether you're in the game, you buy 2 trucks, you hire 6 guys, you know what I'm saying? Now you're the project manager, you market the shit out of it. I'm going to okay, let's be realistic right now. I got $100,000. I'm going to dump probably 10 to 20 right now off the top into marketing. I'm going to start marketing before I even get my equipment. And I'm going to, you get me? You get me? I've already let the public know I'm coming. Boom, boom, boom. Grand opening, whatever it is. Grand opening this, grand opening that, whatever it is. And we're not talking cheap. We're not talking cheesy. And I'm launching this company. I'm cutting half prices for the first 10 customers, whatever it is, whatever it is. And I'm launching with a full force, a full battalion, a full army of dollar bills to move my business forward. And that's how it's done. That's how it's done. And this is what I learned with the life of no technology. So when you ask me about what it was like with no technology, man, I learned real life. I found answers to real life problems. I sought out actual factual information from people that had already been there and had already done it. They did not invest in 401ks and take the 30-year plan. They just didn't. They say, Robert Kiyosaki says, poor people listen to Susie Orman, and middle class people listen to Dave Ramsey. And he says, wealthy people listen to no one. Excuse me. And he's right. Poor people listen to Susie Orman. Middle class people listen to Dave Ramsey, and wealthy people listen to no one. And he is 100% right. Locking your money into a 401k, a Roth IRA, or even a home at a 30-year mortgage or a 30-year plan is not a good idea if you're trying to be rich. If you're just trying to retire and be comfortable and you're scared to play the game, then by all means, do you. It's probably in the channel for you. But if you're trying to really get in there, if you're trying to really throw your hat in the arena, I told you guys, you're a gladiator, man. If you're trying to be really wealthy, a Roth IRA, a Roth IRA, a 401k, and locking yourself into what they're showing now might even be a 100-year mortgage is not a good idea. You need to get cash heavy. You need to stack as much cash as you possibly can, and then take that cash. You do not need to diversify. You need to stack as much cash as you possibly can, and then take all that cash and throw it right into whatever major business idea. Because listen to me, once you spend 4 or 5 years, maybe 10 years of your life doing nothing but stacking cash, and you're getting ready to dump it all into one idea, I guarantee you're going to make sure that damn idea is right. You're going to make sure that damn idea is a good one. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have done your homework for 5 to 10 years. So once you dump all your cash into something, and you've already done 5 to 10 years worth of research on this business, on this product, developing this model, perfecting this plan, brother, that's the best investment you can make. Right now, evidently, this episode's covering a lot of questions about people always ask me what to invest in. What was life without technology? What's cash heavy? What should I do? This, that. Man, we're running through it all right now, and that's what you should do. That is 100% what you should do. You should stack freaking cash and make a proper business decision that is going to grow and create generational wealth for you and your family. Sorry, I can't talk this morning, man. But it's going to grow and create generational wealth for you and your family. That's 100% what you should do. Get yourself up to 100 grand. 100 grand being tossed into a plumbing company off the bat. That plumbing company is going to thrive. All right. It's going to take you 90 days, maybe less. And hell, you may not even be fully done with all your POS systems and everything else, your point of sale systems and everything else, before you start seeing customers come. You understand? You dump 100 grand into any business and it's going to thrive, but it has to be legit. It has to be a legit business, and you have to be a legit owner, and you have to be ready to die on that road. You understand? Because I see people all the time calling themselves entrepreneurs and business owners. You don't own shit. You made 5 candles in your kitchen, and you run around telling everybody you're an entrepreneur, and you only sold 2, and 3 of them stunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you run around telling everybody you're an entrepreneur when you're not. You're telling everybody you're putting CEO on your freaking Facebook page. CEOs don't even have Facebook pages, man. Not real ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's life without technology. That's what I learned. That's 100% what I learned, man. It is that, you're sitting back here like a peasant using the internet all day long, thumbing and scrolling and watching people reading posts, looking at asses and titties all over the place. And man, these people are out there making dollars, man. They're out there getting after it. So that's life without technology. I spent 4 years people watching. I watched what the masses were doing. I realized that I'm giving you guys the game. I'm giving it to you for free. Hands down, 100%. Smash that like button. I realize that this is consumerism. You're a consumer. You're consuming me. You understand that? That's all it is. I'm 100% giving you the game. And see, that's why my channel has not just boomed like that DoorDash girl. The reason, because I'm not on here doing all that stupid shit. I'm giving you guys the game. And people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that it's hard work. They don't want to hear that it's going to be, 50, 60, 70-hour weeks. Maybe you had to work 2 jobs. It's grinding alone. They don't want to hear about no man's land. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. They just want to hear get rich quick. They want to hear, Robert, what stocks can I invest in? There are no stocks when your ass is broke to invest in. Unless you're going to be an actual day trader, unless that really interests you, there are no stocks for you to invest in when you have no money. I know there's going to be somebody in the comments that wants to argue with me about this, but I'm not wrong. You got $1,000 and you think you're going to grow an account on Robinhood? Seriously? Are you the type of person? Matter of fact, here, I'll answer this. Did you even read the fine print on Robinhood or whatever brokerage firm that you're using? Most likely Robinhood. Did you even read the fine print? Do you even know what they charge when you decide to extract your money and close the account down? You probably don't, do you? Do you? But you want to tell me that you're the type of person that's going to grow $1,000 into $1 million, but you won't even read the fine print. Really? You expect me to put my money on? You want me to go open up the safe and give you my money and trust that you can grow? Yeah, all right. And you didn't read the fine print? Come on, guy or girl. Come on. You don't got any money, man. You don't got anything to invest in. There's nothing for you to invest in with $1,000 but yourself. If all I had was $1,000 right now, I'm probably going to put 500 up I'm going to go to books. I'm going to put 500 up and never touch it. I'm going to go to Books A Million and I'm going to buy me 10 books that are on the subject that I want to be involved in. Most likely it's going to be in the business, real estate, and personal development type of area. I'm going to buy me 10 of them. That's going to roughly cost you $300. After I buy those 10 books, I'm probably going to go and grab me a nice steak dinner. I'm going to eat out for the very last time. I'm going to enjoy myself for the very last time. And then I'm going to get to work. I'm going to I'm going to grind it out. I'm going to go to work 40, 50, 60-hour weeks. I'm going to put my head down. I'm cutting off friends and family. I'm getting away from the bullshit girlfriend or boyfriend that all we do is argue. I'm done wasting my time. If all I got is $1,000, that's what I'm doing. I'm not bullshitting with you. I'm putting 500 up. I'm going to Books A Million. I'm going to buy me 10 books on the subject that I want to learn about. Business, stocks, real estate, personal development, something on those lines that's going to get me to the next level. It's going to be about $300. And I'm probably going to spend the last $200 eating a good dinner, enjoying myself for the very last time. And I'm getting to work. You have my word on that shit. And that's what life without technology taught me. It taught me that I have no friends in this world. It taught me that I'm 100% alone. Yes, there's people that care about me and there are people that want the best for me. But nobody's coming to save me, man. And nobody's coming to save you. It taught me that I could sit down and I could podcast and I could read and I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do all day long. But until I take action, nothing was going to change in my life. I don't know what's going to have to happen to you, but something is going to have to happen to you for you to get up off your ass and make a difference, whether it be in your life, in your community, in your neighborhood, with your kids. I don't know. I don't know. Something is going to have to happen to you for you to make a damn difference, for you to make a hell of a change. Charlie Munger got rich after his son died from cancer. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want that to happen to me. But he got rich, Warren Buffett's partner, after his son died from cancer, because he said, what could have happened? His first son. And he said, what could have happened if I was really rich? How would I have been able to take care of him? And that's when that man decided to switch everything around from being a lawyer to being a billionaire. Right then and there, when his son passed away from cancer, he said, what could have happened if I'd have been really rich? How could I have taken care of him? Something is going to have to happen to you. For me, it was homeless. It was poverty. That shit got real cold and real dark real quick. And I went to no man's land real fast. And I deleted all social media and I never looked back. And that's why I can be on here and don't give a shit. I can be right on here on this platform, on any platform, and not care. I can turn it off today. It does not faze me one bit. I don't trust the platforms anyway. This platform could be here right now and gone tomorrow. You don't know which one of these platforms is going to survive. So for me to sit here and hang my hat off income coming from this, I'd be a fool. I'd be a damn fool to hang my hat off of social media platforms and their income. Are people getting paid? Hell yeah. Am I one of them? Hell no. And do I care? Not at all. Because I'm out here in the real world where you get cold, wet, and hungry. I'm out here. I'm in the trenches. Yeah, man. Turn of the century tycoon. Yeah, for sure. And you know what? That's what living without technology taught me, guys. That's it. That's to answer all your questions in a nutshell. All this shit is fake. It's consumerism. You're consuming me right now. You can listen to everything I say. You can hold on to every word. Okay, you can hold on to everything I say. But until you get up off your ass and go do something different, nothing's going to change. And that's what life without technology taught me when you guys ask me these questions. You won't have any money to invest. $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 is no money. That's no money at all. I'm going to keep this show short and sweet. I've realized that I start to lose people around 13 to 15 minutes. So I'm trying to debate how far and long I want to run with this channel and what I really want to do, you know, the directions I want to go with this. Because I don't know, it's fun, but ultimately this is time consuming. And so if I'm making 30, 40-minute videos and I'm losing people at 13, then there's no point in me carrying on. So anyways, you guys have a great freaking day. I think the world of you. But again, like I said, nothing's going to change. You can consume and listen to everything you want to consume and listen to, but nothing is going to change until you take action. You guys have a great freaking day. Take care.